Good morning, everyone. Solana from Naturalana Says is checking in with you again. So today I want to talk about the law of cause and effect, which is one of the 7 universal laws outlined in what's called the Kybalion, which for all intents and purposes we'll call it ancient wisdom. There's more to be said about it, and you can sort of look into it if you're interested. I'll probably talk about it more later, but I wanted to talk about this particular law for this morning. But the law is cause and effect. So, it seems kind of commonsensical. For every cause, there's an effect. For every effect, there's a cause. And I think we acknowledge that to some degree in a physical sense. So I get evicted, that's the effect. The cause was I didn't pay my rent. There's certain ways in which we acknowledge that, or we see other people and we're like, well, obviously that person got fired because he didn't do his work, or obviously got in a car accident because you were speeding and driving unsafe. And so yes, those are aspects of it, but that's just the physical level. What I want to encourage you to think about is, where does cause and effect play out on both mental and emotional levels, because those contribute in our lives just as much. So say, for instance, I'm trying to look for something like my keys or a pen or something in particular. When I start getting into that mind space of, oh my God, it's lost, I gotta find it, where is it, I want it, thing could be right in front of me and I'll miss it. And I know we've all had experiences where we have searched and searched and searched for something and it's just in plain sight, or it's in a really obvious place. What is that about? Is it just that it disappeared and came back? That's a whole nother issue, but for now we'll just say no. But your mentality was, something is lost and I've got to find it. And when you're in that lost space, it's a little hard to recognize what is actually there. Okay. As well as what people think about in terms of self-fulfilling prophecies. Oh, I'm not going to get it. Oh, this isn't going to work for me. Oh, there's no way. Oh, they're out to get me. You start to see evidence of that so that you can prove yourself right. So that you get to be right about whatever it is that you're thinking. And truly believing. I just want to say that, because people are like, oh, well, if I think I'm a millionaire, it's not here. It's because you don't actually believe it. That's a whole nother issue. Another issue for another day as well. And then feelings, which when I think about feelings and emotions, they are magnetic. I don't think I've shared that with you guys yet, but they have a way of attracting similar experiences. They actually carry more power than the thoughts, and that combo is what is very, very intense in terms of how we show up in lives, our creative or responsible power in our lives. But how you're feeling tends to draw, in the same way that how you're believing and thinking tends to draw things that prove you right, how you're feeling tends to draw similar experiences that line up with that. So if I'm feeling anxious and nervous going into, say, a job interview, like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I'm gonna do this. I don't know if I know my stuff. I don't know if I'm good enough for this job, which are my thoughts, but also I'm feeling really nervous and anxious. What happens? I show up and I act from that space. So I'm a little bit clumsy. I drop things. I stumble over my words. I forget what I want to say. I have sweat stains, because that's a function of where I was emotionally. And so what does that do? That drives that emotion further, because I'm aware that I'm doing all of this awkward foolishness when I'm trying to impress. And so it's worse. It's like, oh God, this is really happening. This is really bad. But anyway, so in your life, when you're thinking about things, if you're taking responsibility, if you're saying, okay, what's in my life reflects what's going on with me. Think about cause and effect. I see an effect. What was the cause of that effect? Okay. Or you're doing something, you're like, I wonder what this is going to be like, or what's going to come out of this. You have a cause. What is the effect likely to be? But not just on a physical level. Think about it mentally, emotionally, and if you so choose, also spiritually, the kind of energy you're putting out as well. But think about it on multiple levels. For every cause, there's an effect. For every effect, there's a cause. All right. Have a wonderful day. See you next time. Take care.